10 silent habits that quietly make you rich. Most people ignore these. Most people think the path to wealth is loud. They believe it's about flashy cars, viral posts, and non-stop hustle. But the truth is, the people who quietly build wealth rarely talk about it. They don't need to, because the game they're playing is long-term, and it doesn't require noise, just habits. In this video, I'll walk you through 10 silent habits that quietly make people rich. No hype, no shortcuts, just behaviors that compound when no one's watching. Let's begin. Habit 1. They practice financial silence. Wealthy people don't talk about money. They don't broadcast their income. They don't post screenshots of their bank account. Why? Because when you speak less, you invite less judgment, less envy, and more control. They move quietly because they know attention can be expensive. Financial silence builds power. Let your results speak. Habit 2. They budget like they're broke. Quiet rich people don't flex. They track. They know exactly where their money is going. They don't treat budgeting as restriction. They treat it as clarity. You'll never hear them say, "Where did my money go?" Because they know every dollar has a job. Every pound is assigned. They live like they're broke, so that one day they never have to be again. Habit 3. They keep their circle quiet and focused. They don't share their goals with just anyone. They choose their circle carefully, because not everyone around you wants you to win. Some people smile at your progress, but secretly hope you fail. The quietly rich know this, so they protect their energy. They talk less, listen more, and observe always. Habit 4. They invest consistently, not emotionally. They don't chase hype. They don't panic sell. They don't watch the market every 5 minutes. They invest with a system. They automate it. And then they move on with their life. While the world reacts with fear and greed, they stay calm, steady, and consistent. That's how wealth grows, quietly. Habit 5. They delay gratification without complaining. They could afford the car. They could buy the luxury trip. But they don't, because they're playing a different game. They trade short-term pleasure for long-term freedom. Not because they're cheap, but because they're clear. They'd rather be truly free than look rich for strangers. Habit 6. They learn constantly, privately. They don't brag about the books they read. They don't announce every course they take, but they're always learning. Finance, mindset, discipline, strategy. They build their mind like a fortress, silently. Habit 7. They master emotional discipline. Money is emotional, so they train for it. They pause before they purchase. They don't invest based on headlines. They breathe before responding. Emotional control isn't weakness. It's a secret weapon. Habit 8. They say no more than yes. They say no to bad deals, no to distractions, no to people who drain them. Not because they're rude, but because they're focused. Every no protects a bigger yes. Habit 9. They let results speak for them. They don't argue online. They don't seek validation. They don't over-explain. They execute, silently, consistently, and let results speak. Habit 10. They focus on ownership, not just income. They don't just earn, they own. Stocks, real estate, businesses, content. They know. Income pays bills. Ownership builds freedom. These 10 habits aren't flashy. They don't make headlines, but they build wealth, quietly. Adopt just one, then another, and watch what happens. The richest lives are built in silence, because while others make noise, you'll be making progress. If even one of these habits hit you deep, then this channel was made for you. Subscribe Growth Dose now, not for noise, but for clarity. And if you're serious about building quiet wealth, then don't just watch, start.